Hey there, Papa's Posse. Don't forget about that QR code. Take you to my eBay, YouTube, and Instagram page. Welcome back to the channel, Papa's Posse. Papa's Comic Books, Coffee, and more. And today we have The Invincible Iron Man, number 163, 60 cents back in 1982. Title of the story, Knight's Errand, by Dennis O'Neil and Luke McConnell. Now, before we begin, don't forget this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Let's see what's happening. Twilight on the campus of Stark International. Iron Man moves like a red and gold blur across the grounds of the mammoth industrial complex. I have a hunch I'll be pretty busy for the next few hours, beginning now those flames in the power plant. He cannot know that within hours he will face his strangest foe, a mocking, unpredictable menace on a deadly knight's errand. One of the generators is on fire, caused by the gentleman wearing the headphones, no doubt. He has my first priority. I've got to get him to safety. He doesn't know where he is or what he's doing. He's only obeying a hypnotic command fed him through this, whatever this is. I knocked out the transmitter in the arch before it could command everyone wearing one of these receivers to destroy everything in sight. But earlier sabotage instructions are still in effect. Huh. I only hope all my problems are this easy to solve. A couple of seconds worth of my armor's extinguisher. And that is it. I wonder what other surprises are waiting for me. Help. Part of the monorail collapsed on that car, trapped that woman. Just a moment, miss. I'll remove the overgrown erector set and get you free. Hope you don't mind my being a little rough with your wheels. As an auto body man, I'm a good wrecking crew. Is it bad? Yes, very bad. I'm afraid. I can tell she has broken bones, internal injuries too, probably. Try to bear it, and I'll have you in the hospital in a few seconds. You're much nicer than an ambulance. You're getting to be our chief supplier of customers, Iron Man. You ought to start your own hospital. Candy humor, doctor. I'm in no mood for it. Tony Stark will want a complete report on that young lady's condition tonight. Understood? Yes, sir, Mr. Shellhead, sir. What kind of weirdo is wearing those tin breeches? The weirdo's name is Anthony Stark, industrialist, inventor, playboy, and occasionally investigator. How's it coming, boss? Pretty well, Rhodey. I've analyzed the explosive the saboteur used, and I think I can trace it to the source, a gentleman in New Mexico named Aloysius Lafferty. In even greater ruthlessness, we're going to find that somebody before they can try again. Get the plane ready. We'll be flying to New Mexico at midnight. First, there's someone I have to visit. And soon, I'm Tony Stark, miss. And since you were injured on my property, I thought I'd look in on you. I appreciate it, Mr. Stark. I'm fine. Well, almost fine. They say my arm and my few ribs are broken, and I have a mild concussion and some internal hemorrhaging. Oh dear, that doesn't sound like I'm fine, does it? I wouldn't sign up for any alligator wrestling if I were you. I shan't. I promise, by the way. I'm Indris Muji. I am in your country to study technology. I was touring your plant, and quite impressive it is when the accident occurred. America is not dull, is it? No. But on the other hand, we don't usually drop several tons of steel on beautiful visitors either. I'd like to make amends if I can. Perhaps dinner in Manhattan when you're feeling better. I shall look forward to it, Mr. Stark. An hour later. You look happy as a turkey the day after Thanksgiving. Let me guess. A woman? 2 women? 3? Just one, Rhodey. One spectacular woman. I want 6 dozen roses delivered to Miss Indris Numagia at the Stark Clinic 4 times a day until further notice. And a pound of caviar. And truffles. Throw in a few mink coats. At that moment, Stark and his metal-plated bodyguards seem to be more formidable than we anticipated. That means the game has begun in earnest. Attend me, my knight. I trust you shall be able to put my foe in check. Aye, your majesty, that I can do, for I am bold and swift. Crude as dirt. Now, Mr. Rock, be charitable. Stuff your charity into your ear, Bishop. Quiet, both of you. Quiet, both of you. I am certain our knight will be equal to the task. Your Majesty, report Anthony Stark's aircraft is moving in the direction of New Mexico. Then you, Sir Knight, will also move in that direction. Aye. Weather causing problems, Rhodey? Not a bit. You do good work, Rhodey. Remind me to give you a raise. I do at least twice a month. Next time, yell. Suddenly. What's wrong? I don't know. Something's messing up our control surfaces. Oh, no, the night. Oh, I'm losing it. Keep fighting, Rhodey. I'll see if anything can be done. Out here. Great engine moorings torn apart. I should be able to push it into the place with sheer strength. That about does it. Now, with my unibeam at laser intensity, I can do a quick spot weld job. It won't pass an FAA inspection, but it'll hold for a while. She's riding smooth again, Tony. You okay? Fine, Rhodey. Better belt in. I'm taking her down. And then soon, find out who the best aircraft mechanic is in the state and hire them. Roger. Tony Stark. Remember me from the balloon races at St. Moritz? Of course I do, Janny. How are you? Hungry. Then perhaps you'll join me for breakfast. You talked me into it. Meet you in the terminal in 5 minutes. I thought you were nuts about the lady in the hospital. Janny is one thing, Miss Moonji isn't. What's that? Here. Elsewhere. So our attempt to make Stark's demise appear to be an accident failed, eh? I hoped it might. Till the night, he must deal with Stark directly, immediately, Your Majesty. And in New Mexico. It was lovely, Tony. The breakfast, I mean. I had the rest of the day free. I'm afraid I haven't. I'll call you. There you are. I've given. Looking all over for you. I've been looking all over for you. For me, again, anything to report? A couple of things. First, the jet won't be ready till tomorrow. That's plenty of time. And second, Martinelli's boys located that Lafferty guy. They forwarded you this map. Great. You can return to the airfield, Rhodey. I'll be in touch before nightfall. Then, how are you feeling, Miss Muji? All these flowers, Mr. Stark. Are you crazy? Just want to be happy. I'll phone again tomorrow. Now, to visit the notorious Irish bomb maker, Aloysius Rafferty. I'm certain he fashioned the explosives used in my plant. Not that I don't know he did it for money. I'll just have to make him tell me whose signature was on the check. And that instant in the lobby. Stark, room 517. My thanks, knave, and thanks of the master. One side, peasant. Hey, blam. 'Tis but an empty room, your highness. Then he's gone to Lafferty. Follow him. And 25 miles away. According to the map, there is an Aloysius Lafferty hideaway tucked into the Badlands. My infrared scanners show several hot spots on these grounds, lands, mine, no doubt. I could simply avoid them. But Mr. Lafferty might be more impressed if I sauntered through them. My sensors indicate someone's tracking me with an electronic gun sight. Well, that's okay with me. After the mines, I'm certainly not worried about a few dozen 50 caliber machine gun slugs. I'll just knock on the door. Hard. Aloysius Timothy Lafferty, I presume. Faith to be. Go. Faith to go. Would you be having a wee drop? No drink information. You recently assembled some bombs. Who commissioned the job? I swear on my mother's grave by the payment came from a bank in Scotland, the Bank of Kildon, just then. Red and gold knave, saints preserve. Join me on the field of honor. Any particular reason I should fight you? I'll skewer you where you stand if you don't, and bring the house down around your ears to boot. That's reason, all right. He's mounted on a highly sophisticated anti-gravity unit. I've already fought a Black Knight and a Dread Knight, so who might you be? My master simply calls me the Knight. Oh, and what's his name? I'll carve the answer in your gullet. Oh, he's quicker than I've guessed. Quicker than you guessed. Let's see. But that works to my advantage. His momentum is carrying him. He can't stop. It'll be easy to grab him. And, what? Incredible, he veered away at right angles to his original path without even pausing. And he moved as fast as anything I've ever fought. This will be tougher than I thought. I've got to try to find it in a hurry. That blinding speed again. If my armor hadn't cushioned the blow, I'd have landed in the next county. But he won't be able to outmaneuver my repulsor rays. They'll slam him against the rock. Boom! And right through it. Not a dent on him. His armor looks like something from a kid's toy box, but it's as sophisticated as mine. At least he seems a bit shaken by that spill. But before Iron Man can attack, he moved faster, even faster. Couldn't dodge in time. Lost one of my power packs. My offensive capability is just about halved. You be a bit lopsided now, eh? Don't worry. You won't have long to stew on it. Uh-oh. Not enough power to dodge another 6 inches, and the lance would have made shish kebab of me. Unless I can figure out his weakness, and soon I'm finished. While below, 30 years I've been terrorist, like arsonist and bomber, and I've never seen the likes of them two. I think it's high time I retire. I'll just pack a few things for the journey and bid this neighborhood farewell. Lafferty's escaping, taking the tools of his trade with him, but I can't worry about him now. Not when I may be one charge away from the grave. Why isn't he coming at me? You waiting for a bus? I'm in no hurry. Gotta be a reason. Wait, whatever he's done, he's super speed stunt. He's ended up near some large object. The mountain, the house. Maybe he needs some large object to home in on. If so, I have a chance. I'll drift toward the explosive shed. Yes! He's tensing to strike, zooming toward me. My timing has to be perfect. I only hope my remaining power pack can feed enough energy to the chest laser to set off fireworks. For a moment, dust and sand blot out the very sun the moment Iron Man seizes. He wasn't expecting it, didn't shield his eyes as I did. I must press my advantage. Without his flying machine, he's grounded. You want combat? Okay, I'll be happy to oblige on your feet. No, wait. Ready? Good. And one more. Pow, just for the heck of it. Boom. Her Majesty, Your Majesty, help. I can do nothing for you. Who are you talking to? Whoever you are. I'll not tell, or it's my life. The fight's gone out of him, totally. Oopsie daisy, mister. Upsie daisy. Elsewhere, the night is taken, yes, but the game is not lost. For I have other gambits, other pieces. I'll see Stark in check yet, and somewhere over Kansas. What's the bottom line, Tony? Did we win or lose? A little of both, Rhodey. Iron Man ripped that Knight character, but we still don't know who's the brains behind the attack on Stark International. However, we have a lot of clues, a lot of leads to follow, and we'll follow them to the end, huh? One smooth landing later. Mr. Stark, your secretary told me when you plan to arrive, so I hope you do not mind me meeting you. I'll discuss it with you, Miss Moonji. Over that dinner I promised. I'll be someplace in Manhattan, Rhodey. Oh, someplace expensive. All righty, and that was Iron Man number 163. It was 60 cents from back in 1982. Hope you enjoyed that little reading. And don't forget, this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's comic-books. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And as Papa Iron Man, Rhodey, and the Black Knight always say...
That was easy.
Until next time, Papa is out.